Welcome to Daddy Bits. The Trading Daddies present Daddy Bits, our daily technical analysis show, and as well as our personal plays. Remember, this is not financial advice. What we do talk about on this episode, or this show to be exact, are plays that we're thinking about doing. Today was a very interesting day. Midday, we got saved by the almighty JPow.
Hey, guess what though? Like the first 3 hours of the market, dude, I was so depressed. I was like, you know what? I'm about to delete my Fidelity app, like, and forget about it. You know, forget about trading, forget about investing. I'm tired of this.
I heard you. You know exactly right before the interest rate announcements. You know what I was doing? I was making phone call after phone call trying to sell cable, bro.
And then 11 o'clock came by. JPow came to the rescue.
JPow said the money printer always goes burr, and your puts are trash. But with that being said, before we get to the episode, just make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the post notification bell so you guys get a nice ding 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 every time a new episode drops. And give us a preemptive thumbs up if you guys like the content so you guys can see all the good content moving forward. And if you guys want to be featured on the show, just make sure that you guys drop a comment below with the stocks that you guys want us to cover. But let's get to it. All right. Right off the biz ad, look at these. Oh, no, this is the wrong chart. I messed up. Let me fix that real quick. We're looking at the NASDAQ. Look at the NASDAQ futures, guys. Hey, John, any insight?
My goodness. I think this is it, Chief.
This is it, Chief.
For the 46th time in a row.
Dude, we've been talking about how this is it, Chief, for the longest time.
For real, this is it.
You think so? Right there, right here, right around here.
The dip already happened today. I think this is it.
Right around there.
This is like the Golden Cross, you know, Jesus, hallelujah.
And you see right here how the EMA 9 is just crossing over
the 50.
And it's crossing over. Yeah, this is it, Chief. This is definitely
crossing,
Chief.
Yeah, it's crossing the 50 and the 20.
Oh, this MACD is gapping up wider.
I think this might be it.
Wider than ever before, right? But I think even on the 15-minute chart, if we're going to take a quick look, micro, you guys see right there, it is spiking. It is pretty much running at this point. I would not be surprised if we see this at around a nice 1% gap.
If we do, you know, quote unquote gap up, meaning, you know, it just jumps, you know, to more opening, I would actually take profit if it jumps up, because think about it, Friday is considered quad witching, so super volatile day. You just don't want to risk, you know, some money in there.
Yeah, so not the financial advice, but what we are going to be looking at is because of quadruple witching day, we want to be protected. We want to be prepared and protected. So we're going to take our profits whenever we can, and we're just going to, you know, sit it out and wait until the volatility kind of blows over. If you're long on certain positions, high volatility means good entry points for covered calls, just in case. So if you guys are into that type of thing, definitely start looking into your covered calls. But let's look at SPY. Let's look at the SPY on the daily chart. John, what do you see?
Dude, I think I don't think SPY and Dow is gonna pop some more. It's waiting for NASDAQ to catch up.
I see it too. Because this EMA 9 already crossed the 20. I mean, again, we hit all-time highs today. Yeah, again today, but then we're still testing that.
Yep.
We're definitely testing all-time highs.
Man, NASDAQ's supposed to be all-time highs.
I know. Stupid bonds.
Boomers.
Bonds. I hate these bonds, bro. hate these bonds so much. Even the 15-minute chart looks like it's running, so it's a good pop. I would not be surprised if we see some nice gains tomorrow. Just make sure, again, we can't stress this enough. Protect your profits.
Yeah, if you're day trading or swing trading, yeah, it doesn't hurt to take some off the table. But man, I think this might be it. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on to Tesla. If we look at Tesla intraday, what are your thoughts, John?
So funny thing was, Goldman Sachs is one of the market makers for Tesla, and I think they've been holding this price down. And if you look at the daily chart, okay, if you look at the daily chart, the past past 6 days, okay, they've held the price below 705. Okay, 710, 705. I think, tomorrow if we do break, 715, I think this is it. Oh, yeah, there you go. So check this out. Yeah. They put out that article right there. Goldman Sachs sees Tesla, 20% more upside. When the printer turned on.
when
JPow just turned on the printer, and all of a sudden, like, Goldman Sachs put out a nice 20% upside for Tesla, and 20% from 700, that could be about 940, 950, depending where you got in. But really, we're just going to try to shoot for 1,000 because everyone wants to see 1,000. But going back to the Tesla chart real quick, I want to show you. All we need to do is just open above 705. That's it.
705?
705.
I see 705 in the future, actually. If we're looking at intraday, we did see this fat spike right there. That was, bro, I woke up here. This is where
that's when everyone texted me, and I was like, what's going on? And JPow turned on the printer.
He did. He definitely turned on the printies. If we're looking at the daily chart, this is actually what John pointed out to me earlier and made me feel more comfortable with my Tesla position, is this right here, this EMA 9 that's about to go pop over. Once we cross, I say 713, I think we're going to be testing all-time highs of 900.
Yeah, but that's a nice swing right there. I'm currently holding 3 calls on this one, so cross our fingers. I think we should see some more gains on the upside within the next couple of days. So
definitely, if you guys can see this MACD, it did cross over and it's going up to the upside. We still have room on the RSI from oversold levels. We're at 48 right now. Remember, for those who are new to trading and new to technical analysis, if you get over the 70, that means that it's overbought, and be prepared to start taking your profits, because on a short term trade, you want to be able to take those profits, and you don't want to bag hold, because you never know. I mean, don't be like us when we bought Tesla over here at 800.
Hey man, you don't have to repeat that back to back.
Hey, you know what? We're all about transparency on the Trading Daddies. You know what I mean? We're all about the transparency.
We're supposed to gain followers and listeners.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather gain followers knowing that we are transparent.
You're right. Let's go.
You know what I mean? We're not gurus up in here. We're not expecting you guys to pay us $500 a month so you could trade on a cockamamie platform. We're not about that life. We just want you guys to make money, like us. But the next stock that we're going to talk about is Nano Dimensions.
Oh, yes.
NNDM.
Ran after hours, too.
NNDM is a beautiful chart.
Oh, dude. I'm excited for this one.
Is a gorgeous chart. So for those who are not aware of what Nano Dimensions is, they're a 3D printing company that's based out of Israel. The almighty Mama Woods, our queen, Kathy Woods, is very bullish on Nano Dimensions, right? At the start of the tech sell-off, they did hit a high of $17.89, and they formed this cup, and I thought the handle was coming, but then the tech sell-off started happening. So we saw a lot more downward pressure, although we are bouncing from all-time lows. As you see right here, look at this. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. It looks
that's a nice candle today. And it ran some more after hours. It's at 11:23.
Yeah, so we're going to look at the intraday here on the 15-minute chart. We always live in the 15-minute chart if we're trading intraday. Trading on the 1 minute and the 5-minute chart, I feel that's for scalping primarily. You don't want that stress in your life. You don't want to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Shout out to the scalpers. You guys are making so much
Shout out to Jay, man.
Oh, shout out to Mr. Spees. Actually, he's the master scalper. But I feel like if I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and started scalping, and by the time that it's like 7 or 8, I would have a full head of gray hair. It's just this. I don't want to deal with that kind of stress. But you guys see that it closed at roughly around 11:09 or 11.1.
Yeah.
And we're running. We're 11.21 now. And I think there's more upside to this. I have 5 calls at the 12.5 strike actually. So I'm super excited about this tomorrow.
I kind of added. I'm at 18 now.
You're at 18 calls.
18 contracts.
Oh, I can't blame you. If I had,
Dude, that's a clean chart, bro. Go back on the daily.
If I had some extra capital, I would have definitely added too. I do not blame you at all. This is just a gorgeous chart.
That's a nice chart on the daily. I mean, look at if you look at support right here, look at the 9. You got the 50. You got the 20. Tomorrow, it looks like by the dip, it dips to 1085, 1090. Buy it. But I think that's the start right there. I think this is it, Chief.
But you look at it, it broke 2 resistances.
It broke all of them.
It broke all of them in one fell swoop. So that's
in one day. So that's a very strong move. And tomorrow might be a follow through. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. And over here on the Trading Daddies, we like to get you guys involved with the show. So if you guys are interested, please subscribe to the channel. Give us your hit the post notification bell so you guys get a nice ding 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 every time a new episode drops. Give us a thumbs up. Drop a comment with the stock that you guys want us to cover, so you guys we can shout you guys out, and if you can feature you guys on the show. Let's get to our last stock of the day, which is John requested this one, and that chart
because me and Gabe are in it.
Oh, you and Gabe are in it. Nice. Nice. And this chart is actually Roku.
Look at this. Like, zoom in on that daily chart, that 1 month. Kapow!
Bang! Bang! Roku's a beautiful chart. You look at this. The MACD on the daily chart hasn't even crossed yet. That's beautiful. One. That's the pre-anticipatory cross. And if you look at this, it broke the resistance on the EMA 9, and we're gonna test this double resistance here.
I see 380 tomorrow.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Did you open up the JPow book?
Pow!
JPow!
I see 380 on this one. The reason I'm seeing 380 is that's next resistance. That's on the 20. If you want to look at the 50, that's about 384, 385. So you have plenty of support on the 9. That's 364. So just keep that in mind. If you guys want to rebuy on this one, buy like around 365 or something. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would do that. Yeah.
Nice. Even intraday, did it run after hours?
It stayed flat.
It stayed flat. But this is gorgeous. I mean, the chart looks pretty much amazing, and we're still trying to recover from all-time lows. But that is Roku. Any other insights on Roku, my guy?
Roku? I've never used Roku before, but I like their stock.
I definitely don't like the stock if it's just Roku.
But the chart's beautiful.
Man. But yeah, that's it for today's episode of Trading Daddies. We do appreciate each one of you that listen or not listen. I keep forgetting that this isn't the podcast. That watch our episodes. And if you guys have any suggestions, comments, please drop them down below. Like I said earlier, we'd love to get some feedback so that we can be better presenters for you guys, and see if you guys have anything that interests you. We could definitely discuss that. But again, just to remind you guys, please subscribe. Hit the post notification bell, and make sure that you guys give us a thumbs up, because it definitely helps out with the YouTube algorithm. But remember that charts don't lie, and let's get trading.
Yeah.